Hello there. Welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to be making some pretty simple mill parts, so let's take a look. So, as you can see by this drawing, it's clearly a mill part. You can tell by how it's all concentric circles. That's a key feature of mill parts. So, let's get to the mill and make this. Wait. This mill, it looks kind of weird. Something's wrong.
When you're outside in my mind, 'cause sometimes I look in her eyes and that's where I find a glimpse of love. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way you are. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us.
I guess this is a lathe part now? So let's get a Sluggo of 7075 into the 3-jaw chuck. I'll start by turning down the profile of the part. You may notice I recently got a macro lens, so there's going to be way too many close-up shots in this video. But I'm going to start roughing away some material. While I do that, I'm going to zero my DRO. Then once I'm finished cutting, I can measure the diameter I just cut. I will move the X back to 0 on the DRO. Now I can enter the diameter into the DRO, and now I have a tool offset. Now if I just consume a little bit of caffeine, I can turn this all down real quick. Now that I have a profile of a part, I can work on the through hole. If I'm using a jobber length drill, I want to start the hole with a spot drill to prevent the drill from walking. When drilling in the lathe, if the depth doesn't matter too much, I'll just mark the depth I need on the drill with a Sharpie. My strategy when pecking while drilling is just to do it randomly so the material won't see it coming. This hole needs to be reamed to the final diameter, so I'm going to add a chamfer before reaming so the chamfer will guide the reamer into place. I'm going to be reaming this hole to 0.376 inches so that it has a bit of clearance on the 3/8 shoulder bolt it's going to be riding on. And obviously I'll be sure to add some chamfers so that I can feel a glimpse of happiness. I'm done with Op 1 now, so it's time that the part and the material part ways. I'll normally just lightly feed the tool into the end of the part to set the 0. Then I can move the tool the width of the parting tool and re-zero. Then I can just go a bit more than the length of the part in Z, so I can leave a bit of material to clean up in Op 2. Before putting the part in the 3-jaw chuck for the second op, I measured the length so I can touch the tool off on the end of the part and enter that length in the DRO. I can now face my part down to length. And of course add some more chamfers. Now it was requested that I include a manual deburring section in this video, so this is the best you're getting.
A few minutes later.
I suppose if you try hard enough you can make clearly a mill part on a lathe, but what's really the point? This should have been a mill part. This is junk.